All right, two brothers from Detroit are getting ready to hit the road, but, you know, they're not doing it by car or by plane. 4,000 miles, and they're doing it the old-fashioned way.
They are bike riding. We are so impressed. We have Chris and John Gagnon. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Thank you. Okay, they are traveling all the way from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. on their bicycles, and you're doing this for a good cause to end child hunger. This is a campaign for a foundation called No Kid Hungry.
That's right.
So thank you for joining us this morning. So Chris, John, brothers, you're the oldest brother,
Yes.
youngest brother, and
That's right.
you work in Detroit?
Yes.
And is it true you actually rode through the floods a couple weeks ago?
Yes. So we're not necessarily cyclists per se. We are
Okay.
kind of average Joes that had like this idea that it would be a really great adventure. So we got bikes and we started riding to work every day. And
Torrential rains would not even stop you from training for this.
Yeah.
The best
so-
lesson was check the weather before you leave home.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He would tell you that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Now, you know, you said this is for to end child hunger. Child hunger where? Is this worldwide or is this right here at home?
80% of the money is going to be coming right back here to Detroit. And because it is a national campaign and we are partnering with the folks in D.C., 20% of those funds are going to be going towards that national campaign. But most of it's coming right back here. And childhood hunger is a problem in not only Detroit proper, but also in the Tri-County area. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
everywhere you go, there's hunger, and it doesn't really have a face, you know?
Did someone approach you, or did you go to the foundation and say, hey, look, I think we want to ride across the country? I mean, how did this really gain speed?
So I'm a filmmaker by trade.
Okay.
So John has worked with food insecurity in Detroit. And so that's his passion, and we kind of had this big idea of doing a documentary of going across the country on our bicycles, and then also with John's know-how of how we can have a positive impact in Detroit. He's involved in a lot of meetings with a lot of people, and being a part of the solution, it just felt like, it just kind of naturally fell together, and he knew who to talk to, and it just worked out.
Yeah.
Well, 4,000 miles, that incredible distance. How are you guys training for that?
Well, day to day we ride to work, and that's for the day is about 25 miles. And you'd be surprised. Most forums that you would read about how to train for something like this is ride, you know, a good amount every day, but you don't have to ride 100 miles every day.
Right.
And then we also took a practice trip actually 2 weekends ago and rode to Caseville at the tip of the thumb. And that was about a 104-mile ride.
How did that go?
It was a little rough, yeah.
We call it the shakedown.
Okay.
Because we have, for the actual trip, we have every turn, every campsite kind of mapped out. And for the shakedown, we were like, we need to just go 100 miles. And
to
so
do
we
it.
just went.
Yeah.
And Michigan, especially when you get into the thumb, is a lot of dirt roads. And it started raining, as it's been raining like constant recently.
Mudfest.
Yep, exactly. So it was a little rough, but we made it, learned a few important lessons
Yes.
along the way, and we feel like, yeah, it definitely prepped us for the real deal.
All right, now how can people donate if people want to support your good works?
So we have a website, and that's NKH for No Kid Hungry, coast2coast.com. And on the website, we have a big donate button on the top left corner.
Easy.
And that takes
Easy.
you right to No Kid Hungry's personal fundraiser page. So they have a way for people that are doing their own fundraisers to use their facilities. So you can do PayPal, it's secure, it tells you kind of what the overall goal is, so you can feel comfortable with that.
Are you going to be posting videos and blog posts as you go on this site?
Definitely.
So we're going to be taking a day about every week and editing together video and going to a library and uploading it just to keep everyone updated with how it's going and the challenges and the joys. And
Yeah, and
What do your folks think about this, your family? They're like, they've lost
Mom
their
is-
minds, or are they so proud of you?
my mom cries a lot.
Oh, our boys, yeah.
But she's
And-
also really happy that it's going to, she's a
For this
kindergarten
great cause,
teacher.
yeah,
and
when
so
you see these kids, and it really brings it home.
yeah.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for coming by this morning. And, of course, congratulations on just having the courage to step out there and do something like this.
Impressive.
John and Chris Gagnon.
Yes.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
you're
Good luck,
quite-
good luck. We'll
Thank
be
you.
tracking you.
And if I could say, tonight we are going to be, originally we are from Troy. We grew up there, and we're going to be fundraising there at Salsaritas tonight. So if anybody wants to come out, all you have to do is buy dinner and you're going to be contributing. So if you don't have the capital to make a monetary donation, you're welcome to just come in and get a taco. Yeah.
Come have dinner with Chris and John. So thank you
Tonight.
so much.
Thanks.
Now we're going to shift